What's up, guys? Welcome to Film Trash. Today I'm going to be showing you guys all the movies that I picked up during the month of April. And I actually have 3 stacks of movies here. I got quite a bit this month. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the first 2 because I already covered them in the Arrow video and Second Sight Films unboxing video that I did a couple weeks ago. If you want to check that out, I'll post a link to that in the description below. Otherwise, I'll just jump right in. We've got Raw, Revenge, and The Nightingale. And these are all limited edition sets from Second Sight Films. Really cool editions. Absolutely love these. Definitely going to be buying more stuff from Second Sight in the future. They have a really cool 4K set of The Babadook coming out, which I really enjoyed that film, so I'll probably be picking that up here in the future. So, alright. And then from the Arrow video sale that I got, we have The House Collection, which is all 4 of the films. Daniel Isn't Real. Dave Made a Maze. JSA, or Joint Security Area. Climax. Children of Men. Society, which is a really great movie, highly recommend. Nightbreed, another great movie that I highly recommend. And then I've got 4 movies from Teruo Ishii here. We've got Shogun's Joy of Torture, Inferno of Torture, Horrors of Malformed Men, and Orgies of Edo. Okay, so those are all from the Second Sight and Arrow video unboxing that I did earlier, like I mentioned before. So I'll go over the other ones here. The first few are actually ones that I got from a friend of mine, Tyler. He was just getting rid of a bunch of movies and offered them to me, so I grabbed a couple. The first one is Puppet Master. I love Puppet Master. I really wish I had the cool Toulon's Trunk box set that they put out that has all of the movies, but it's a little pricey, and to be honest, most of the movies aren't that great, but I still love them. They're still a lot of fun. So I don't know, someday in the future I might pick up that box set if I have a chance. So, but in the meantime, at least I have the original, which is the best movie, honestly. So next up we have Red State. I haven't seen this one, but it is a Kevin Smith film, and I guess it's one of his 3 horror films. I haven't seen Yoga Hosers either, but I've heard it's not very good. I have seen Tusk, and it's cheesy, but man, I love that movie. Red State, like I said, I haven't seen this one, but I'm gonna check it out pretty soon, hopefully. We've got The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Another really cool horror movie. A lot of people have said a lot of really great things about this movie. It gets a lot of praise. Personally, I didn't think it was that great, but it's definitely a good movie. Highly recommend it. So, and next up we have The Crazies, and I haven't seen this one. This is the remake of the original George Romero film. I don't think I've actually seen the original either, so I suppose I should probably watch both of them at some point, but alright. And then we have Cabin in the Woods, another great horror film. I actually didn't like this the first time I watched it. I had so many questions, and I still do. There are things that I don't know, they don't quite make sense to me. But I get that it's not really what it's about. It doesn't really matter if it makes sense, I guess, too much. It's more just about the meta horror and kind of poking fun at the tropes. yeah, it's a fun movie. After watching it again and kind of getting that out of it, I enjoy it. So. Okay, next up we have Happy Death Day, and I know this one gets talked up a lot as well. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen the second one either, but I've heard it's not that good anyways. At least it's not as good as the first one, so. Yeah. Alright, next up we have Never Sleep Again and Crystal Lake Memories. And these are two documentaries, obviously one for the Nightmare on Elm Street series and one for the Friday the 13th series. I've seen both of these documentaries and they're really cool. There's just so much information about the movies and about the series that you probably have never heard before if you haven't seen these. Really, really cool. They're pretty long documentaries too. Never Sleep Again is 238 minutes. And Crystal Lake Memories is 400 minutes, so they're pretty long. Really cool set. This was given to me by Tyler as a gift. Really, really excited to have that in my collection. So, all right. And next up is another one that I got from my friend Tyler, and it's Scanners. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you probably heard me mention Scanners. It's my favorite Cronenberg film. I love this movie so much, and I said in another video that it's my favorite, even though for some reason I didn't own it. And Tyler said that he was looking at it and accidentally bought two of them, so he gave me one. I don't know if I believe him on that. I think he just bought it for me and gave it to me as a present, and just, I don't know. He's a great guy, so really appreciate it. Absolutely love this movie. Highly recommend it. So. Next up we have a movie that I'm going to be reviewing here, hopefully within the next few weeks. It is 29 Needles. I don't know a whole lot about this movie yet. I want to go into it kind of blind. It's the fourth film in the Too Extreme for Mainstream line, which if you saw my video on Torment, you know that these are really, really disturbing movies. I've heard a lot of people say that this one is actually more disturbing than a Serbian film, which that's pretty disturbing. So, yeah, I'm not watching it until I'm ready to do my review. I still have to do reviews of the other two films that are before this one, which are Deep Web XXX and House of Flesh Mannequins, and then I will be doing a review of this one. So keep an eye out for that because, yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be really, really messed up. So, alright, next up we have something completely different from the last film. We have Earwig and the Witch, and this is another Studio Ghibli steelbook. I haven't seen it. I've actually heard that it's not very good. It doesn't really live up to the Studio Ghibli standards, but you know, it's another steelbook for my Studio Ghibli collection. So, alright. Next up we have Lon Chaney in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. This is a very, very old silent black and white film. I love Lon Chaney. I love silent black and white films, and I was very excited to add this to my collection. Flickr Alley was having a sale, and I went to the website, and there were a few things on there that I was interested in, but with all the other sales that had been going on, I didn't want to spend too much, so this is the only one that I picked up from Flickr Alley during their sale. But yeah, they're a great company. They put out some really, really great old movies, especially silent black and white films. So if you're into that, I highly recommend checking out that company, and I recommend checking out this movie as well. So, all right, and that brings me to my last movie, and I want to preface this by saying I don't like buying DVDs. I buy Blu-ray, I buy 4K. I don't like DVDs. Nothing wrong with people who do. It's just not really something that I would pretty much ever purchase. But a while ago, last fall I believe, I had a chance to go see a movie in the movie theater. They had been kind of opening back up a little bit, still doing social distancing and all that. But they were playing a movie that I had always wanted to see. I had heard great things about it. I've seen other reviewers talk about it. I'd seen the trailer for it. So I jumped at the opportunity, I went and saw it, and I absolutely loved this movie. I wanted it for my collection, but there was no Blu-ray available at all. I will go out of my way to find a Blu-ray for a movie if I can. I have Johnny Got His Gun, which is a fantastic film. It's only been put out on Blu-ray one time, and that was in Italy. Italy has either standard Blu-ray or you can get a box set, which I got the box set. I had to jump through some hoops to get it and get it shipped here to the U.S., and it came slightly damaged, but I got it because I wanted the Blu-ray instead of having a DVD. So, I wanted this movie, so I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and finally, I got sick of waiting, and I said, screw it, and I just bought the DVD. And it's this movie, Gummo. Man, I love this movie. It is really messed up and disturbing and kind of depressing. I don't know how else to describe it. If you haven't seen it, I don't really know how to describe it to you other than to just say, man, you got to go see it. It's awesome. Pick it up on DVD if you have to. Yeah, just check it out. Really, really highly recommended. God, I would maybe even put it in my top 10 favorite movies, honestly. It's just so good. I mean, I bought a shirt because I love it so much. I specifically went out looking for a Gummo shirt because I love this movie so much. So, really highly recommended. Like I said, I hate buying DVDs, but I bought a DVD just because I love this movie so much. I wanted to have it so I could watch it anytime I wanted. Yeah. So, check it out. Alright, and that's it for all the movies that I picked up in April. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. I got a lot of future content that I'm already, working on. I've been writing down a bunch of stuff. I got some reviews coming up. More, pickup videos. Hopefully some more unboxing videos if I have any big orders coming in. Nothing big coming in right now. But yeah, very excited for the future of this channel. I hope you guys are too. So, like I said, hit the like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell too if you want to be notified of any future videos I do. And I will see you guys next time.